I think this is a fantastic idea. My really good friend Brendan has decided to post a question on his vlog on YouTube, and I'm a little bit hazy on all the details of it because it's a very new concept to me, but he's going to pose a question and you to answer it with a video answer, I guess it is, and post it, and then get other people to also answer the question, and it makes a little sort of chain web of discussion, I guess it is. Anyway, I'm going to put the links to Brendan's vlog up on the bottom of here, so it's just a YouTube link so you can have a look. But his question is, and it's an awesome question, and I had to answer it, is if you could be anybody in the major arcana, any of these guys here, they're those guys, if you could be anybody in the major arcana, who would you be and why, and how would you relate to the Fool? Okay, I would be, I know you all think I'm going to say the Empress, don't you? No. I would be the Chariot. Now the reason I would be the Chariot is because, well, my feelings and interpretations in particular about the Chariot is that it's very much a card about success through tenacity. It's about getting control of situations, and I don't mean, well, that's the reverse of you being too in control, but just getting control of things, getting control of your emotions, seeing a bit clearly, making decisions, moving forward. And it's very much about being tenacious and keeping going and choosing wisely the mode of sort of transportation. And I don't mean that just in a physical sort of, is it the car or the boat, but how are you going to journey on your path. I think this is great to be this card in relation to the Fool, because through his journey through the major arcana, and I won't sort of tip on each one, but the one just before the Chariots, the Lovers, and it's all about learning about, I would assume, I would hope, the Fool's learnt about love, and love of others, love of self, love of earth, and after that, and he's also had his spiritual connections with the Hierophant as well. And by this stage, he's got a few sort of things that he's learnt and he's seen on his journey, but now he has to sort of, he might be a bit tired because there's been a lot going on. It's sort of like we're coming up almost to the middle of the major arcana. It's like overload. So now he's probably coming up to choices as well, and he's probably feeling a bit tired, like, do I keep going on my journey? Maybe I'm almost halfway through, but I can't quite see the end, and I know it's probably my the tenacious side of my personality, and a reminder that I need to be tenacious and I need to keep going if I want to achieve the goal, if I want to get to the world in the end. So I feel like I would relate to the Fool as the Chariot, to have a look at your path, have a look at your mode of transportation, which is how you're carrying yourself physically, mentally and spiritually on your path so far. And also, would you like to sort of change the way that you're doing it? Is some of the things you've learnt, would they are they changing the sort of the way that you're going? So, and not going really, well, you could be going a little bit off the path, but you know, we like to take a little sidetracks, but is there a different way you could do things, a different way you could carry yourself? Is there what have you learnt that has shined a little bit of a light, or shone a little bit of a light on what point, the point you're up to at the moment? Of course, the next card is the Strength card, and that's going to come up with its own trials and tribulations, isn't it, next? And that's about looking mostly for inner strength for me. So you better sort of choose wisely on your journey, because you're about to come up for a little bit of a trial next. And maybe I could sort of tell him that too if I was talking to the Fool. It's like, wow, now's the time you need to sort of make a few decisions and make sure, are you really comfy on that horse or on that chariot? And if you want to change, maybe now's a really good time to have a look at that and just reevaluate how you're carrying yourself forward. So that's me, that's who I would be. Am I that person in the major arcana? Yeah, I'd like to be, I guess that's the whole thing. I think it's a great card, and it's an interesting card when it comes up in readings for other people. Some people sort of fear the card because they think it's all about running away. Depends the position in the actual spread. It can sometimes mean that, but mostly it's just all about carrying on and having a look at where you are and just reevaluating and evaluating your mode of doing things, and also about the tenacity thing as well. So that's what I like about it. So that is what I would choose. So if you'd like to be a part of Brendan's fantastic chain question experiment, I think that's what it's called, all you need to do is follow the link that's underneath here and have a look at Brendan's thing. I think you can actually answer to mine, so you just need to film a little thing on your iPhone or on a camera, post it to YouTube, a little YouTube link, and then link it to me as an answer underneath. Just put the link and then off we go. Or I think you can link back to Brendan as well. So have a look at all that. Have a good think about it, because I think it's a really fascinating question. Thanks a lot, Brendan. I really enjoyed that one, and I would love to answer some more. Blessed be.